After Trump-Netanyahu meeting in Washington, D.C., Trump insisted on more Iran talks in Netanyahu meeting. There was nothing definitive reached other than I insisted that negotiations with Iran continue to see whether or not a deal can be consummated, Trump said on his Truth Social network after the 3-hour meeting in Washington, D.C. And let me go across to Siddhant for this. Siddhant, what is expected to happen in the coming days, especially as we know that the Khomeini regime is highly unstable in Iran?
No, undoubtedly, tension prevails in West Asia, and in fact, since Prime Minister Netanyahu was in United States, he was meeting President Trump. So Iran issue perhaps was on the priority. Now we're getting to know that President Trump has said that he insisted Netanyahu that negotiation with Iran continue to see whether or not a deal can be consummated. If it can, I'll let the Prime Minister know that that will be a preference. That's what President Trump said. In fact, President Trump also reminded Iran of Operation Midnight Hammer and says hopefully this time Iran will be more reasonable and responsible. This is sixth or the seventh visit of Prime Minister Netanyahu to White House. Perhaps he has become the world leader to be visiting White House for the maximum number of times, and each time he visits White House, he breaks his own record. So definitely Iran is on the priority, but the negotiations are going on. A very encouraging statement coming from President Trump, where he says that he has informed Netanyahu that the talks are going on, and whatever will be decided, Netanyahu will be kept in loop. So right now, that is the position as far as the escalation in West Asia is concerned. Back to you.
Right, Siddhant. Siddhant, I would request you to stay on with us as we are getting some more breaking news. Now, Turkey's parliament descended into chaos on Wednesday as a heated